everyone. I'm sorry. I pressed my button to unmute my mic and then it like remuted itself instantly. So I was giving my fucking Streamlabs like the stink eye. Like, what the fuck was that? I've never seen it do that before. That's so fucking weird. But hello. Hi everyone. How are we doing today? How is your Monday going? It's a new week. And you know, it's Monday. But we're here. We're ready to play some more Power Wash. And y'all, today I'm trying to start this paintball arena because like literally how cool is that? This sounds like such a fun map. I mean, honestly, both these sound really fun to me. But we're gonna start with the paintball today. Okay, I don't know. In fact, I don't think that we will finish it, perhaps not even close. Today, I am gonna have to do a little bit of a short stream, I think. I'm not exactly sure how long it's gonna end up being, but it should be at least like an hour and a half. I can say that. We have a friend visiting later today that's going to be watching the girls while we're at Electric Forest next week. I can't believe that's next week. So yeah, he's gonna be here sometime after 7:30 my time, which is an hour and a half from now, to meet the girls, get acquainted with them a little bit so that, you know, hopefully they're not horrified when he comes here to take care of them. So yeah, I will have to duck out early. I'm just not sure how early, but like I said, we should at least be here for a solid hour and a half. And yeah, and then of course I'll be back for the rest of the week. So yeah, I can't believe you guys, I really didn't realize that Forest is next week. Like, I mean, granted, we're leaving a bit earlier because it's far away. We have to drive there and everything, but like, damn, I can't believe that. It's crazy. I feel like there's been so much like back to back with this move, like in a really good way, but I just can't believe like how fast everything is coming and going, you know? So anyways, yeah, so I won't be here next week because of that. I didn't realize that. I literally thought that Forest was like still 2 weeks away somehow. It's not. So yeah, first break is here before we knew it. I'm going to be on vacation again for a little bit, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. But you know what? In the meantime, there will still be the YouTube shorts. Okay. So yeah, I'm so sorry. It's a rough summer as far as streams go, but as far as me and fun life events go, it's gonna be a really good summer. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, yeah, that's a little heads up on that. But yeah, that said, we're gonna make the most of our streams this week, you know? I know we're, like I said, ending a little bit early today, but we're still gonna make it a good one while we're here. And we're gonna clean up some paint, I guess. I don't know. At your daughter's swim meet, so a lot of waiting around. Ooh, I've never been to a swim meet before, but I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm wishing your daughter good luck. As I'm assuming maybe that sounds like something where you compete. I really don't know anything about swimming, but I assume she's competing. So if she has not gone on yet, best of luck to her. She's gonna slay. And if she already has, then let's go. I hope she did well. If not, that's okay though. You know, you came out, you show up. That's what matters, right? But that sounds like fun. I've never been to anything like that before, like a swim competition, or I don't know, just anything like that. So that's new to me. Iris is trying to open my dresser drawer. Nothing new. I call it her enrichment activity. And once she gets it open, because I found out she literally, like, once she gets the drawer open, it's not even like she goes and just like sits in it. Like, it's not like she's opening it just so that she can lay in there. Like, no, she opens it and then she's like satisfied that she got it open and then she walks away. So, you know, I have to close it for her again so that she can relive the excitement all over again. So if you hear some clanging in the background, that's just Iris. She's just trying to open the drawers as one does. I do have experience for long rides now. I really like long car rides. Like, I always have. I've had some experience with it in the past as well. You know, classic grow up in the Midwest and your whole family drives to Florida kind of summer experience. So, you know, I'm no stranger to a long car ride. I actually really enjoy them. I love traveling in general. Like, I love long plane rides. I love long car rides. I love all that. I just find it very like fun and exciting and kind of peaceful, you know. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. She's not competitive, just likes hanging out with her friends. Oh, that's awesome. So I pretty much just sit in the shade and wait for her number to be called. Oh, that sounds like fun. I hope she's having an amazing time. That's the way to do it. Hi, Maud. Hello. Thank you for getting your daily mint. Bean update. She has determined her favorite spot to sleep at night is on my head. I love that. You know, she's just keeping your head warm, you know? How sweet of her. That's her form of paying rent, you know? And my cat's form of paying rent is letting me give them face kisses as many times as I want at the most rapid fire pace I can manage. And you know, that's how they pay. That's how they pay their rent. So, you know, this is just Bean's suggestion for how to pay rent. Also, thank you for getting your daily mint. But fun as the driver or as the passenger? Well, I have really bad driving anxiety, so I don't ever particularly have fun driving, unfortunately. In my case, fun as the passenger. But I mean, I think if I'm headed somewhere exciting and I'm driving, even if I'm anxious, it's still like fun in a way, just not as fun as being the passenger because I'm driving. And again, anxiety, you know, but still fun, just less fun. Thank you for the hydrate, the stretch, and the posture check, Mod. You've always got me. You're always taking care of me. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today? Life is the same. She's my passenger princess. Travel hoodie and Steam Deck in the passenger seat. Ooh, yes. That's the way. Except I usually just end up yapping, you know, with everyone in the car for most of it, or like jamming to music. I mean, I do love a good video game in the car too, though, you know. Maybe if it gets quiet, but I feel like if I'm not driving, my like contribution is to yap and keep the driver engaged, unless of course they don't feel like yapping, then that's fine. But you know, I feel like talking helps keep you like with it and like focused to an extent, unless I guess unless having a conversation, you're the type of person it distracts you. I'm the type of person when I'm driving, if I'm anxious, like, 'cause, you know, there's different situations that make it worse or better. I feel like once I'm like set on like the interstate, it's not as bad because it's like pretty simple driving, you know. But anyways, if I'm activated while I'm driving and somebody's talking to me, I'm sorry, I'm like hardly processing what you're saying to me. Like my full focus is on driving and trying not to miss a turn or mess up or whatever, you know? So like if you're talking to me when I am like super anxious and don't know where I'm going, I'm so sorry. I'm not processing what you're saying to me. I'm not. Or at least not all of it, you know? So Yeah, I don't know, but anyways. Just discovered matcha ice cream. Oh my god, I love matcha ice cream. Oh my gosh, the other day, I was actually, Juan knows this because we were messaging, but I went to get bingsu with Roxy and Christian, which is like Korean shaved ice, and it's kind of like creamy. I think she said they use like condensed milk for it. But yeah, we got like one of the ones that we got was a matcha one, and it had like, so it's basically just like matcha shaved ice with like some sliced strawberries on top, and then I think it was like drizzled with more condensed milk on top. You guys, it was so freaking delicious. Hold up, let me send a picture in the Discord. It was so good. I love bingsu. Let's see here. Where'd it go? There it is. There's my bingsu. Yeah, it was huge. And actually, this was just the regular sized. They had a large. This was just the regular size. Yeah, it was so good. And then Roxy got like a mango bingsu. So I think like the shaved ice part of it was just like the condensed milk shaved ice. Maybe it had some other flavor in there, I'm not sure. And then like sliced mango on top, and then like condensed milk. Oh yeah, and the matcha strawberry one also had like a strawberry sauce on it as well. You guys, it was so good. It was so fucking good. So I highly recommend, Mod, if you have a place nearby you or you're ever in a place that sells bingsu and you like matcha ice cream, which it sounds like you do, then I highly recommend trying matcha bingsu, okay? So good. Oh my god, you're gonna love it. Seriously. Please try it. And once you do, let me know what you think. It's so good. I love bingsu. I love it. So yummy. It's delicious. I'm so happy that we have like a place nearby. I think it was about like 15 minutes away. I was like, this is awesome. Because where I lived before, at least to my knowledge, I don't think we had like a bingsu place. We had a place that had something kind of similar to bingsu, but I don't think it was technically bingsu. And I think it was more like water-based shaved ice rather than the like kind of creamy shaved ice, you know? So yeah. Yes, please check it out, Mod. I don't know, like, I'm sure ingredients wise, it would be pretty easy to make bingsu like yourself, but it has a really specific like texture, if that makes sense. Like the ice shavings are super thin and like fluffy almost. Like, I don't know if you need like a special machine to get that kind of texture. You know, like, I don't know how exactly they do it, but it's very like thin and like flaky and fluffy. I don't know. It's so good. It's so good. If you can get you some bingsu, everybody, I recommend it, okay? Go have some bingsu. It's delicious. Especially now that we're in the summer months, you know? Yeah. Do I have any new dress up stuff? Nothing new. Other than the model switch. If you want to do a model gotcha, you can. But yeah, I don't have any new items. Also, I don't know why I'm yapping and not starting to clean when I was just saying we have a shorter stream today. Wait, I finished everything, right? Now I'm scared that it gave me that message. Does it just always say that? Oh, no. We definitely did, because this was the last thing we did. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Maybe it just always says that. Maybe that's what it says. Oh my god. That scared the crap out of me. Oh no, you got a duplicate. Okay, so listen. I have something I need to say about that because I knew this was inevitable. Because literally I have in the settings to not do duplicates. And it still does duplicates anyway, which is also part of the reason why I named the redeem model gotcha. Because inherently dupes are part of the thing, since for whatever reason it won't let me I mean, it has a setting for it, but it doesn't always work. So anyways, I think if you would like, Juan, I think I can force it to change if you would like me to. If you would like to accept what it's given you, that today is Punk Minty Day, then I'll leave it. But if you would like me to re-roll it, I can. Because it's not intentional with how I've set it up, but it just doesn't work. And if I uncheck the option for no duplicates, it just gives you more duplicates more often. So like, so I kept it checked, but I'm like, this is like, you know, like, this is not cool. You literally have a setting that says no duplicates and then you give me duplicates. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. You know, so this is my offer. Anytime someone gets a duplicate, I'll give them the option to reroll. Yeah, as me as well, Mon. I am very familiar with the dupes, okay? You don't need a pity pool. All right. I just wanted to offer, you know, just in case, because like if I said it that way intentionally, then that's different. But there's literally a whole setting for no dupes, and then it still gives dupes. So it just doesn't feel right, you know? It doesn't feel right to me. But I did change the setting, like the cooldown on it. So I did make it now, it's 1 redeem per person, but it can be redeemed every 60 minutes. So if somebody else later in the stream wants to, you know, test their odds, it will open up again. I thought that might be nice. But 60 minutes is like, I feel like a solid time. I might still change the price of it too. Let me know if you have a suggested price. I don't know. I'm just out here doing whatever. You know? I just do whatever. I don't know. Also, hi Smurfy. How are you doing? Oh, goodness. Okay. Nice. Well, we got one. I love this. I love this area. Did you guys have a good start to your week so far? Like, what kind of Monday is it today for you guys? What kind of Monday are we having? Tell Demont. Tell her about your worries, your victories. What goes on? How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun this weekend? I had a really nice chill weekend. We ate a lot of good food. Hung out. Oh yeah, and Roxy and I are starting to get back into our Marvel like watch through. So we watched the 3rd Spider-Man movie, which I had already seen before actually, because I watched it with Kudu once when I wasn't supposed to because I wasn't there yet in our watch along, and I told Roxy of my crimes and she forgave me. But anyway, so we rewatched that one now with full context of what's going on in the universe and everything. And then we started the TV show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm liking it. It's good. They're both so zaddy. It's a real feast for the eyes, you know? And I like it. I feel like so far I've watched WandaVision, and now this is like the second show, like Marvel show we're watching, and I feel like they're doing so far, my impression of the shows is that they're doing a really good job with them. Like, I'm really quite impressed. They're very, like, by the storylines, and I mean, I knew that the production value was gonna be good. Like, it's always good, but you know, it's been very good. I've been enjoying it. Oh, you saw Backrooms on Sunday. You liked it okay? I think I'm gonna wait. I don't think I'm gonna watch it in theaters. I'm in new job training and it's a blur / daunting. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it can definitely be like that, but I'm wishing you the best of luck, Smurfy. You got this. Also, congrats on the new job. That's awesome. Dupe day Monday. It was a hey, it's Monday, not it's done. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, hey, you know, it's almost done now. Like, Monday is coming to an end. We've made it this far. Oh, you started Cyberpunk? Huh? What did I just say? Did I just say Cyberpunk? The fuck? Cyberpunk 2077. Wait, is that... so I know that there's like a Cyberpunk game. Is this a newer one or has it always been 2077? I don't know. Let me know. The people I got hired with have like only 40 documents to go through. I have like 150. Woo! Well, you know what? Just do the best you can, Smurfy. You know, it gets done when it gets done. You can only do so much. And I mean, I guess silver lining, it's nice to be kept busy sometimes. I mean, hopefully that means your days are going by fast. You know, despite the stress factor. You know, but yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, Magnus. Oh, it's always been 2077. Okay, okay. Oh wait, so you said you started it? What do you think? I think I have it on my wish list, I want to say. Do you like it? I don't really know if it's my type of game, but I think I was kind of interested in giving it a shot, you know? Generally speaking, what is everybody else playing these days? What games are we playing? I recently, well, this like last week, I guess, or maybe it was Friday. I can't, well, that's still last week, but anyway, whatever. Oh my God. I was like thinking about like, oh, what should I play? What should I play for this like next week's, you know, streams? And I was like, oh, you know what? I never finished my time at Sandrock. And I haven't really played it since I stopped streaming it. So I was like, maybe I could start that up again. I don't know how far I am from like completing the main storyline and stuff. I think back when we were streaming it, which I realized was like 3 years ago, by the way. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it's been that long. I never meant to put that game down for so long. But anyways, I was like, oh, you know, I do want to finish it and it would be nice to finish it on stream, and now's kind of a good time because I believe there's spoilers, you know, to the story of Sandrock in the game that the new game they're working on, My Time at Evershine, which I don't think is, I don't know when exactly is like the planned release. I don't think we're like anywhere close to it, but still, you know, good to get ahead, get caught up. So I popped in for a little bit like last week just to try to see if I could reorient myself. And I think I can, but I wasn't quite ready to like stream it this week. So that's why I decided to try Crime Scene Cleaner again this week. We'll see if it works. I was trying to look into why I all of a sudden had such bad lag in that game. And one thing I did find was some people said that the robot that like sucks up, like helps clean the blood, some people said that that can cause, like, I guess it's a known problem that it can cause lag, I guess. And so some people suggested,
they ask
like,
you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
No, I am. I'm good. I'm really good. But I don't know. Yeah, something about the robot. So some people suggested like cleaning up all the like trash and debris and stuff first, and then only run the robot once like only like blood is left on the ground. So I was like, okay, we could look into that. Or, you know, if it really comes down to it, you know, just not using the robot. So I don't know, that's something to try. If it ends up not working, like it's still lagging my stream really bad, then I guess we'll probably just play more Power Wash, since I doubt I'm gonna finish this today anyway. But we'll see. I'm really hoping it works because I was really enjoying playing Crime Scene Cleaner, you know? I want to stream it more. You love it so far? Yay! I'll have to check it out again because I don't really remember like what all it was about. I just remember seeing it and being like, yeah, I might give that a try, and then I wish listed it, you know? Ooh, you're starting to see results at the gym? That's awesome, Magnus. I'm proud of you. Let's go. That's awesome. Yoku's Island Express. It's a pinball platformer. Oh my gosh, that sounds like genuinely my worst nightmare in terms of things that I would be abysmally bad at, you know? but I love that for you. I think I would suck at that, but I hope you're having an amazing time. Oh my gosh. That's awesome, Magnus. Let's go. Get those gains. Let's go. Hi, Joe. How are you doing today? I really hope it works too, Axon. I don't know. You know, we'll do what we have to. If that doesn't work, that just means we go back to the drawing board. I'll do some more research. That was just, once I saw that, I was like, you know what, that makes sense because that was the very first stream I used the robot. You know? So, like, and that's the only stream to my knowledge that has made, or that's the only stream that game has like lagged my stream like that, you know? So I'm thinking maybe that's the issue. So we're gonna play around with it. We're gonna, you know, red rules. Let's go. You hear that, mod? But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see if we can get it figured out. Okay, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that's the issue. And again, it would make sense, like the timing of it and everything. Because I really am enjoying that game. I want to play more of it on stream. Really bad. So we shall see, but if that doesn't resolve our problems, then that's all right. Back to the drawing board. I'm not giving up, okay? But yeah, I don't know. So anyways, but I was also thinking about maybe eventually streaming some Sandrock. I don't know. Would you guys be interested in that? Do you guys miss the like farm sims? Or are you just kind of like, eh? I mean, I'll always play farm sims off stream. So if it's something you don't really care about, I really don't care. Like, you know, because I'll just play them in my free time. Like, That's totally cool. It's been so long since I've like, especially like regularly streamed a farm sim. That used to be my bread and butter. We've really evolved over time, you know? There's just so many good games to play. I don't know. But I do really want to finish Sandrock. But if you guys aren't really interested in it, I'll just play it off stream, you know? In my free time. I can't believe it's been literally like 3 years since I played that game. I saw like my last save date and I was like, what the fuck? Does not feel like it's been that long. And I wanted to like reorient myself, which I did a little bit. And I also found out that like in the game, there's like an album that kind of outlines the story so far. So I can definitely like use that to you know, get myself familiar with everything. I mean, I think I remember like the main parts of the story and everything. But that'll be helpful. Yeah, I don't know. I just really want to... I've been meaning to get back to that game and finish it. And I think I didn't want to play too much in case I did want to stream it again. Because I think we're at a pretty, like, crucial moment of the storyline. Like, I think we're more than halfway. Like, I think we're maybe, like, 3/4 of the way through the story. If I had to guess. Because it definitely felt like what I remember happening last started to feel like kind of like a climax, you know? To everything that was going on in town and learning what Logan's all about and what happened and, you know, just all that stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a poll on it. See what you guys think. I don't know. I'm sorry, not sorry, but like I'm more of a skinny fella trying to get big, not the other way around. After all, I'm a tall guy and a high cal burner, so I'm bound to be skinny. Yeah, no, that's fair. I relate to that as a tall person. I feel you. No, I'm proud of you. Keep going. Nothing wrong with working on yourself, you know? Nothing wrong with that at all. I do. She's tall. I mean, I don't think I'm like skinny, but you know, it definitely does affect like your weight distribution and everything. You know what I mean? Does weight distribution, is that what you would call that? Your proportions? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm 5'11". Sorry, I don't know what that would be in centimeters. But I'm 5'11". You know what? It's okay, Magnus. Me too. Me too. It's all right. Nothing wrong with that either. All right. I'm gonna get all these like little bits and then we can do like the outer walls. I think that's my strat here. I need to work on myself too. I've already started cutting back on sugar and microwave meals. Just need to start working out regularly. Yeah. I feel that I'm such a snacker and I love food. And honestly, there's nothing you can do to stop me from like eating just food all the time, basically. Which isn't the goal anyway, of course. But like I know I do be snacking more than is probably healthy for myself sometimes, but you know, it brings me joy. It brings me joy, and I'm not gonna stop. I love food. I love food so much. But yeah, so last year I was doing really good about like exercising leading up to Forest, because I was trying to like work out my legs just to be, you know, ready to walk a shit ton and like be on my feet a bunch. And I felt like I was doing such a good job with that. Not this year, no. Not this year, which isn't good, because like last year my plan was to dance more and like be out more, like away from camp more and stuff. And now my goal is also that for this year, except beyond that. So like, cause you know, we'll bring like chairs in or like a mat to sit on and stuff. So I'd be out more, but like sitting, I'm like, no. This year I want to dance even more than before, which means, well, you can dance sitting down, of course, but I'm talking about dancing standing up, I suppose. Full body dance, okay? And that's gonna require being vertical more often. I'm gonna be vertical more often. Oh, my feeties and my leggies are gonna be, you know, having some complaints, I feel, about my my lack of leg workouts pre-Forest this year. But you know, it's fine. You know, it's okay. I'll just take breaks in between dance sessions. That's all you gotta do. You know, it's fine. I'm so excited. Food does equal love. 100%. Wish I had that mentality. Oh wait, I think I missed the message. You know what though? I hate working out. Like, working out for me, it has to be like a fun activity. Like, I almost have to trick myself into not knowing that I'm working out, if that makes sense. Because I just have like no motivation for that shit. I hate it. I think it's miserable. I genuinely do not enjoy working out. I enjoy how it makes me feel afterward, and like the sense of accomplishment and stuff, and knowing that I'm doing good for my body, but like the actual act of doing it, I hate it. I hate it. I have a 15-year-old giant for his son, so we have a gym in the basement. Oh, that's so nice that you live together. Aw, I love that. Definitely helps to have the gym at home, I feel like, too. At least for someone like me, that's a big plus. Because again, I hate working out. I hate it. So I don't like it at all. He's 6'3" and almost 240, so we lift often. Damn, that is tall. That's tall as hell. Gotta get a treadmill and put it under your desk or in front of your TV. Yeah, no, I actually do really want to get like a little treadmill. I mean, I want to like take walks more often, because like we live in a nice neighborhood and it's just like also nice outside, but like, you know, there's gonna be certain times where it's gonna be way too hot for that shit. So I would really like to get one of those like treadmills that you can just kind of like shove under your bed, so that, yeah, so I can walk and like, you know, watch a show or something or whatever. I think that would definitely help incentivize me much more. And like, honestly, I don't really care so much about working out to like achieve a certain body so much as I just know that I should do it for my health. You know, I mean, nothing wrong like with wanting to work on your body, obviously, nothing wrong with that at all. Just for me, it's not really like the motivator. The motivator for me is more so just like, I know I should probably treat my body better than I do right now, because right now it's not good. You know what I mean? I should be better. But you know, I'll try to be better. I just have no motivation for it, you know? I really don't. And yeah, definitely. Memberships are expensive. Memberships are expensive. Yeah. I think if I was doing workouts with friends, like a class, again, expensive, but like I would be motivated to do that with a friend. I wouldn't be motivated to do that by myself though. But yeah. My grandma says you can eat what you want, but you gotta put in the work to balance it out. Yeah, I mean, I think that's how it should be. You know, I 100% obviously support and champion for having a good relationship with food. Food is life. I love food. I love eating. I love trying new foods. You know? Eat what you want and then take care of your body. You know? Outside of that. Because, I mean, regardless, you should be exercising. Can you hear the disappointment in my voice? You should. It's good for you. I know you should. I really do just hate it so much, you guys. I do. I do not find it fun at all. Which is really unfortunate because it just makes it very hard to motivate, obviously. But I really do think like a treadmill, you know, that I can just pull out from under my bed, sit it in front of the TV and just go to town, you know? That would be ideal. It is on my list of things to buy once I am in a little more stable place for that kind of thing. I think that would be really nice. There are certain kind of classes though that I do think would be fun. Like, what's that called when you do the like ribbons or whatever and you like lift yourself up and like swing around and shit? Like, that looks fun. Like, I would try that. That looks fun. Roxy and I have talked about like there's some place I think kind of nearby that does like K-pop dance classes. I think that would be fun and just like interesting. I do love dancing, so you know, like, yeah, I'd do that. That sounds like fun. Stuff like that. But like, yoga doesn't appeal to me. Pilates doesn't appeal to me. I don't even really like aerobics that much. Or cardio. Any kind of like other classes where they're like telling you what moves to do or whatever, that just doesn't appeal to me. I I know that sounds like the opposite of what like literally a K-pop dance class would be, but like that just sounds a little more fun to me. I don't know if I would do it long term, but like I'd give it a try, you know? I honestly hate legging core, so I'll have to begin working more on that. No, that's fair. That is fair. Honestly, like before, I wasn't even doing anything crazy. I just had like a little stepper that I'd use, and I still have it, and I do still want to use it. But like, I don't like using it for too long because I found it does kind of hurt my knees, which makes me sound really old. I am old. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that either. But yeah, it starts to hurt my knees. You know? So I just want, I think just like walking along with maybe some bursts of the stepper would be nice. You know, I think that would be a good pairing. But I do really like the stepper. I felt it, okay? It was burning. The thing is, Minty, no pain, no gain. I know, but I hate pain. I know, and I still don't want to. Get a kettlebell and keep it in the bedroom. Get up in the morning, do about 15 minutes of whatever exercise you're feeling, then go about your day. Wait, is the kettlebell like that big ball that's got like the handle? What is that? What is it? What's a kettle? Hold on. Why am I asking that when I'm literally at a computer and can just look it up? I swear to God. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, see, well, I have to look up because I don't even know what kind of exercises you do with that shit. But I'll look into it. Okay. If it got the wifey consistent, maybe it can help me, you know? Maybe not all hope is lost. A rowing machine. Wait, I've never heard of that. That thing, if you turn up, it really does a lot. Oh. Hello, Bo! Hello. How are you? Welcome in, Raiders. Let me get you a shout out. How are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day and hope you had a great stream. What are we playing today? We're just over here talking about workouts, and I'm talking about how much I hate working out. So, you know, if any of you have any, you know, we're talking, everybody is trying to encourage me. If you have any recommendations for a girly that hates working out, let me know. All right. I'm listening. Now, whether or not I take your advice is a whole other story, you know, but you can try. Here's your shout out. Also be sure to, you know, engage in some stream aftercare. Wait, that sounds, do people say that? Wait, do people say that? Do people say that? Well, take care of yourself, Val. Make sure to get some water, have some food if you haven't, you know, take a break from the computer. I'm sorry, my mind's in the gutter. Okay, yeah, then you know, don't sit out on that post stream aftercare. Please take care of yourself, and you know, I will do my best to keep your audience inspired to work out and to power wash. You know, we're just doing the paintball arena. I tell you what, this is making me want to go paintball. Hoopla! Have you guys ever been paintballing? Is that paintballing? Why do I suddenly not know how to speak English? Also, oh my God, excuse me. Coritz? I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. I put on a show I like that I'm rewatching and only let myself watch it while working out. Ooh, wait. Only let yourself watch it while working out. That's actually such a good idea. Wait a second. You've just like, You've just like rewired my brain, I think. Wow, that's actually a great idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that one down because that's a really good idea actually. I fear that might work for me. Okay. Thank you. Not a car. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm actually going to like literally write that down because I think that would work for me. Let me write it down before I forget, okay? Because I forget everything. Okay. Put on a show that I like. And only let myself watch it when I'm working out. Wow, what a hack. That's actually such a hack. Okay. This will work great with the whatchamacall it, the treadmill I want to get. It's gonna work great. I've extended my workouts on many occasions because I wanted to watch more Criminal Minds. Oh, that's so real. What a great like pick as well. Oh my gosh. That reminds me, I should rewatch Criminal Minds. Actually, I don't know if I ever watched Criminal Minds all the way through because like back when I would watch Criminal Minds, it was just like on TV. So I don't even know if the episodes were really like in order or, you know, I never like watched it really meaning to watch it in order, you know? So honestly, I don't know if I've ever really done that before. We'll have to check that out. Just take with me a Monster, and the only time I'm drinking Monster is when Jimmy. I don't like Monsters. I'm sorry. I feel like that's controversial of me. I feel like everybody I know likes Monsters. I don't. I'm actually kind of a fucking weirdo. But in this way, it's like a good thing because I actually most of the time prefer to drink water. I love drinking water, you guys. I'm not even kidding. I don't really like Red Bull either. You guys, I'm serious. I almost exclusively drink water. Okay. Yeah. Oh, girls drink Red Bull, do they not? Not this girl. I'm so sorry, but not this girl. I don't really like energy drinks. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Because the reason why, and to this day, I cannot find someone who like relates to me fully on this. But when I drink literally anything that is like not water, like soda, like juice, even like teas, but teas aren't as bad, but still even like teas, I just feel like I can, because okay, you know how like people say that like a ice cold Coke is refreshing? Like I don't really get that because to me, I can like feel like the syrupiness in my throat, and like to me like refreshing is if it just goes down and there's none of that, right? So like to me, like juice does that, soda does that, energy drinks do that, even like milk or something does that. Okay, like literally anything, or like a coffee does that, like latte, whatever, like everything does that except water. Like water to me is the only truly refreshing drink, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I can feel the sugar or syrup or whatever like in my throat when I drink anything else. So I just genuinely love drinking water, which is great. Obviously, that's good. But yeah, I don't know. I just love water. And nothing quite does it in a refreshing way for me like water does, okay? I do like ice in my water. I mean, I'm also okay with it not having ice though. Is that why you don't use milk in your cereal? Not necessarily. No, it's different. I just like dry cereal, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking weird. I don't know, but I love water. I do. I love it. Like, it's so good. Just nothing quite washes anything else down quite like water does for me. I don't know. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. What if the only time you drink water with ice cubes is when you feel like you can reward yourself? Oh my god, no, Magnus. I don't think I can do that because I should always drink water. I mean, you know. But ice water, oh no, I don't think I can do that, especially now that I live in Texas. Like, the ice water feels more critical than ever. You know? Oh, you prefer hot water. Interesting. I mean, I like hot water, but I feel like I only really drink hot water, like just plain hot water, if I'm like sick and my throat hurts, you know? And at that point, I'm probably making like tea or something over like just hot water. I've gotten to that point too. I used to be super addicted to caffeine, but made myself cut it out. And now everything but water feels like it leaves a oh my gosh. Well, I guess I didn't have like the super duper addicted part. Like, because I feel like I've always drank like soft drinks and things like in moderation, like even as a kid. I feel like I think I drank them more than I do now, but like still like in relative moderation, you know? But thank you. It's just nothing, everything does. It like leaves a coat or something. Like I can feel the like sugar or the flavoring or the syrup or whatever based on the drink, you know, whatever it is. And there's just nothing quite like what, like nothing can clear that all away and just be like a pure, refreshing drink experience, quite like water. Flavored water is still like above soda or juice, but it, you know, because it's got the flavoring, it does still have that effect. Just I feel like a little bit less, because I feel like water flavorings tend to be less sweet. I guess it depends on what the flavoring is too. The sweeter it is, the less the more similar it is, I guess, to like if I were to drink like a soda or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it all feels, thank you. Oh my gosh, I feel so seen right now. Thank you so much. I feel understood. Thank you. I don't know. The Norwegian tap water is like the holy grail. I should send you bottles of Norwegian tap water as a reward for training. Ooh. Now I want to try it. Well, good thing I'm going to Norway. Not a card. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. It's been a pleasure being validated by you. Thank you. I'm serious. Thank you so much. I don't have a caffeine addiction. I just require it to function and allow those around me to survive the day. Yeah, fair enough. You know, it's fair enough. You know, no judgment whatsoever from here. I mean, I also have like a light caffeine addiction. I have my Mio energy every day without fail. I need it. But other than that, I am always drinking water, with exception to like certain food. Like there's certain foods you just have to have a soda with, like pizza, for example, or like, honestly, not even a burger. I can eat a burger with just like a water, but it's definitely better with a soda. Pizza, it's like it's a must. Like if I don't have any soda in the house and I have a pizza, all my life. That's upsetting. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the sub, Nanokar. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your minty emotes. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate as well. And do you know what we're drinking, besties? Can you guess what we're drinking? guess. It's a hard one. You'll never guess what's in this cup right now. Water. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, I am, Magnus. Yes, I am. I'm going to wifey's wedding. This will be my second time going to Norway. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go back. It's gonna be so fun. Yay, thank you. Also, by the way, I usually ask this earlier. Do you have a preferred like name you want to go by? Do you want me to just call you Car? Do you prefer the whole thing? Let me know. Let me know, and I will do my absolute best to remember. I might forget a few times. But let me know. Thank you so much again for the sub. I do love boba tea. Okay, I do have a weakness for boba tea. I do, but it's still not refreshing though. But it's delicious, but still not refreshing, but delicious. Monster. Mod. Have you been listening? Have you heard anything I just said? Oh, are they really, Magnus? I am so not clued into sports. I'm not that girl, but that's awesome. I'm not clued in at all. She doesn't like exercise. She doesn't like sports. Are we surprised? Imagine my misery when as a child I went to this like small private school, and like at that school like everybody participated in sports, and not only did everybody participate in sports, but like you participated in multiple sports, because like quite frankly if you didn't we wouldn't have a full team, you know what I mean? So I did everything as a kid. I did soccer, I did basketball, I did volleyball, and I hated it all. I'm serious, I hated it all. I really did. It was awful. Good for the people that enjoy it, but I hated it. I hated it so much. I really did. Really? 28 years ago? That's crazy. Car or Noda? Oh, wait. Am I saying, is it Noda or not a car? Oh, wait. No, not a car. I'm getting confused now. I'm confusing myself. Wait, please tell me. Is it Nada or Noda? Oh my god. This makes me think of, there's this one time somebody came in and like their name was just like a sentence, you know, but with no spaces. But for some reason, I read it in the most fuck ass way. Like my brain didn't identify that it was just like, you know, words with no spaces. And so I don't know, I came up with the most like the strangest, and bless their heart, they just like let it slide. And then like 10 minutes later I was, you know, like reading, you know, they were still like chatting and stuff, and then it finally clicked for me and I was like, oh my god. Like, your name is blah blah blah, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I read it like that. Oh god. Okay, not a car. Okay. But you have had some people call you Noda. Okay. I'm just gonna call you Car to keep it simple. I'm just gonna stick with Car. If it's cool. It sounds like it's cool. So long as that's cool. That will be the easiest for me to keep up with. I made it not a car because my name is Carson. Oh, I love that. That's actually such a cute username. I love that. So I'm not a car, I'm a son of a car. That's amazing. I love that. All right. Oh my gosh, so you're not a car, but I'm calling you Car. Shit. Fuck. It's not working. The name isn't working its intended purpose. You're still being identified as Car. Okay, wait, your name. Okay, Magnus. And okay, so there's Bless. So is it Otter? Wait, I know you like otters. There's a T missing. But maybe in Norwegian it's spelled with only one T. Is that what it is? Did I crack the code? See, if I didn't know that you love otters just like me, okay? We're besties in that way, you know? If I didn't know that about you, I probably would have said that like odor. Probably. Let's go, and now I know the Norwegian word for otter. Let's fucking go. Oh, I love otters. I was going through my my Google Photos today because like my Google account is so fucking full that like it was like, you need to delete shit. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll delete some shit. And so I was going through and I found these videos from, I don't remember what zoo it was at, but I went somewhere. I went somewhere and I went to a zoo. Somewhere. And it was these videos, these like super long videos of just the otters at the zoo swimming around. And I was like, well, I can't delete this. I know I haven't looked at it since like literally the years ago when I took that video, but I'm sorry, it stays. Okay? It stays. And that's just the way that it is. So I kept the otter videos. I love otters. They're my favorite animal. They're just so freaking adorable. Like, who doesn't love an otter? Come on. Come on. Oh, I did? Yeah, no, that's fair, Magnus. That sounds like me. Yeah, I'm sure I did. Yeah. I wonder what I said. Did I say odor? What did I say, I wonder? I wish I could make a pun from my name. We just need to cook on it, Mod. We just need to cook on it. But yeah, that's definitely the most important word I'll need. Yeah, definitely. Was it with the sad monkey? No, I don't think so. I want to say I was maybe in like St. Louis or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. What's more like Uter? Oh, I see. Oh, that's cute. I like it. I really like your username, especially with the context of your real name, Carb. I love that. It's always kind of fun to hear like why people picked their usernames as well, you know? Like what was the thought process behind it? It's just, I feel like it gives a little peek into that person, you know? Oh, I got it wrong. Odor? Oh? Oh, so did you just mean it's like a longer O sound? What was the thought process behind Mint Kirari? Well, Mint is a name I've gone by online for a really long time. So that's why I picked Mint. It just feels right to me. I just love it. Honestly, I don't remember why way back when I started going by Mint. I honestly don't really remember. But I did, and I've just gone by it for years, so it just felt right. And then Kirari, I picked because it's like a Japanese word that means like sparkling, like, you know, like kira kira. It's like kind of like that. And like, you know, a part of my motif was the little twinkle, you know, like my little hairpins that I have now. But so I don't know, I just liked it. I just thought it was cute and fit like my theme a little bit. And it also made, and I also always thought of Mint as being like refreshing. So I thought like the kind of twinkly motif also fit like mintiness. You know what I mean? I guess. I don't know. So that's where it came from. I just made it up. But I've gone by Mint for a long time, so it's just basically, it's my name, you know? It's who I am. But actually, nobody ever called me Minty until I started streaming. Like, I was always just Mint. So I really like being called Minty. I think it's cute. No one ever did that until like Kuru probably started that. Or I don't know, chat/Kuru. But I love it. So my thought process was simply the fact I made an is it supposed to be alliance? Oh, alliance with Mr. Otter. Basically, it's more of a cult. Let's go. I love otters. I'm serious. You know what? We should have otter overlords. I would trust them. I would. I love otters. They're the best, you know? They are. I know. I love the little Y on the end. Minty. I just think it's so cute. There's just something about it, you know? And I don't know, it just makes me feel like a little soft on the inside. I'm just like, aw. That's me. I am Minty. So yeah. That's really it. Honestly, I wish I could remember where I came up with Mint, because like I said, I've used that name for a really fucking long time. I remember like another username I had way back when that like used Mint in it, and I remember how I made that username. I would tell you what it is, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to dox myself with that account, so I won't. But anyways, I remember how I came up with that username, but I don't remember how I came up with like just Mint as a whole. It's been a long time. Akari. That's cute too. And then I come and ruin everything with saying something like howdy Minters. No, you know what? I like that too. Because you know what? It makes me think of how I call Ophelia Feefers. Honestly, you can call me whatever. Any twist on Mint, you know, it'd be my honor. I like it when people call me Mont, Mint Mont, Damont, Minty, Mint, whatever. You know? I like them all. I'm not picky. I don't know. I feel like there's always something special about someone giving you a nickname, just in general, you know? And like, and if they make like a new one, then that's just like, oh, you know, they thought of that. I don't know. I just think it's nice. So no complaints here. Call her whatever, but don't call her late. Late? What do you mean? Is that a reference to something? Wait, am I late? Am I known for being late? Wait, you're making me say, is this some joke? I don't know. Wait, I feel like I'm not usually late. Wait, is there something I should know, you guys? I feel like I'm not clued into something here. Am I known for not being on time? Suddenly I'm questioning my whole identity, you know? Like... That's a really freaking cute emote, Magnus. You always have some of the cutest emotes. I do tell you what. I want to get more emotes. It's fine. You know, hey, this is the whole, well, not the whole reason, but a part of the reason why we moved is so that we can have more financial freedom, besties. So maybe later this year, I will be able to get more emotes. There's definitely some I really want to get. So we'll see. We'll work towards it. So many things to do, so many goals. But that's good, right? Good to have lots of stuff to work towards. Oh, compare it to your profile, like on Discord? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, where did you post last? Oh, there you are. I do. I do love your Discord profile picture. It is very cute. Wait, now I can't find all my fucking tabs. All right, we're back. Gorsh, I'm a mess. Also, you guys, Iris, I think I have to stop and take a picture of this. Iris is laying in the window seat and she is looking so cute. Hold on. She is hard chilling. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna send a picture in the Discord, okay? Check this out. Look at her. Isn't she so precious? She's sweeping. She's sweeping. I don't think she's gonna be as calm in a little bit here once our friend gets here. I'm really hoping that, since unfortunately they won't have much time to like get acquainted before Forest, but I'm hoping, you know, it'll be enough. But we'll just do what we can, you know. She is passed the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. She looks so cozy. Do I have a new profile picture? Mm-mm. I haven't changed it in forever. I wonder if... Oh, wait. I think Feefers is sleeping too. She's in the cat bed. They're both chillin'. I found one of their toys. I was going through some boxes today. And I found like their little... What do you call it? Like the thing where it's like a tiered track and it has like the ball that you can just like spin, you know? And they just like smack it and it spins. I found that toy. And they are very pleased. Why, Magnus? Also, I'm trying to keep an eye on my phone for when our friend gets here. Okay, what am I oh, that's it. That's what I'm missing. I was like, what am I missing up here? Because this should be... Oh, wait. Okay, the floor is almost done. We should be able to get that to trigger here. Is there like an underneath? Surely not the underneath. No. Wait, so what are we missing on this floor then? Does the trim? No, that's part of the wall. Y'all see dirt on the floor? All right, well, this might be another, you know, leave it and come back to it, because I think it's being finicky. Oh, we already got that one. One more look. You know, one thing I do appreciate about this game is you can just spam the fuck out of this button. Okay. I don't know, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. We'll come back to it. We'll let that haunt us later, you know, because I don't know. Hold up. I feel like I missed your message, Magnus. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I happen to own like 2 cowboy hats, and because of that, I made my PFP an otter with a cowboy hat. Oh, that's cute. I love that. That's adorable. I don't know. Or Social Yellow Ghost app, I use a cowboy hat, so it's kind of my thing. Yeehaw, let's go. Well, we do have to clean the under part, but see, it calls the under part the ceiling rather than the floor, so I'm not really sure what is the issue with the floor, but hopefully as we go, I don't know, maybe it'll clean it somehow. Oh, so hold up. So this post, maybe it's the underneath part since it goes all the way down, like into here. And is this all one? Okay, the ceiling part is all one. Even the beams, I think, are all one. Okay. Interesting. So then what is missing on this post? Because it looks clean as heck to me. Maybe let me grab the... Where's my ladder? Maybe it's like on the outside, like at like an angle I can't see. Wait, where the hell is my ladder? Step stool. Wait, do I not get a ladder? No. Where's my ladder? I don't get a ladder? Oh, this is cruel and unusual. Okay, well, I guess I'll use the fucking step ladder or step stool. Am I crazy? Do I really not have a ladder? That's crazy. I don't know. I don't see any dirt on this thing. I mean, maybe it's like, oh, okay, cool. All right, Magnus, get some rest. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Well, shit, maybe I need to use the same technique. You know? Because, I mean, this oh, never mind. I got it. I was gonna say, this shit looks clean as hell as well. Oh. Oh, I got that one already. Did I get this one? Oh, I got that one. Good. Did I get this one? Oh, I got that one. Did not get this one or this one. Okay. Let's do those. Let me turn my light on. It's getting dark. Bink. Let's go. I'll be cheering them on. I don't know who all or like who they're up against or what, but I'm cheering them. I'm so like not at all clued in with sports whatsoever. But you know what? Everyone's out there doing their thing, and I respect that. All right, let's get this. I think I'm just gonna keep trying to work on this big fort thing. Piece by piece. I think I need to go back up there so I can get, oh my gosh. Completely missed. Oh. That like scared me, but also didn't, if that makes sense. Oh, they're up against France. Oh, I see, I see. There's esports, so you can be a part of that. Okay, I don't know. I just don't care about like any sort of competition usually. You know what I mean? I mean, there is esports, but I also just you know what I mean? I mean, I think the only sport that I like care about a decent amount, but still not enough to be super duper invested is I really like figure skating, but it's not so much the competition part of it as I just like watching them perform. Like, I find that fun to watch, you know, but it's not like I keep up with it at all, or, you know, really know that much about it or anything like that. I don't. I'm not anti. I think it's cool for people who are into it. You know, nothing wrong with it. I just am not personally interested in it. You know what I mean? I have nothing against sports and people who enjoy sports. It's just not my thing at all. Like, it just doesn't pull me at all. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just never really been my thing. I don't enjoy playing sports. I don't really enjoy watching sports. Like, I don't know. I would like just rather read or something. You know what I mean? That's more my jam. But absolutely nothing wrong with sports. Just not my jam. Yay! All right, popped that. Trying to kind of get like the outer parts of it so then we can just like work our way in almost, you know? Nice. Okay, so maybe let's do this. Oh, good morning, Iris. Are you sleepy? You look so tired. She opened her eyes, but she looks like she can barely keep them open. If you want something to pull you, look up NYC Aftermath after Nyx 1. Oh gosh, is it people like getting angry and like freaking out? Because that will not pull me at all. I don't like that. Oh, it's the exact opposite? Wait, so they're like just sad or what? Or are they like good sports about it and they're like, yeah. Basically 4th of July for NYC only, just more explosions. Oh. All I can say is that a school bus caught on fire. Well, that doesn't sound good. Does not sound good. Why do you think I'd enjoy that? What the heck? No, that's what I'm saying, Magnus. I feel like when I tell people I'm tall, they don't believe me. I am genuinely tall. Like, I am tall, girl. Yes, I sure am. Go slay or something. Thank you. You know, I do. I try to every day. I do. You know, that's the goal. Because it's nothing about sports, but it's like people reacting to sports in like a really sounds like obnoxious way. And damaging public property. So I don't know how I feel about that. Now, I mean, if they were being kind of obnoxious, but like in a really joyful way, you know, and not like damaging things, you know, that's all good and fine. I like seeing people be super duper ecstatic and all that. That's great. I don't know about setting a school bus on fire though. That just sounds dangerous. You know, am I boring? Like, am I fucking like, you know, like, what do they call it? Like, am I like a stick in the mud? You know what I mean? Is that what this is? Sports fans are scary when their team loses and horrifying when they win. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that energy, because it's kind of scary, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess a wet blanket, yeah. Short king here. We love a short king, Axum. We love a short king. 5'7" to 5'9", depending on which doctor's office I'm at. I love that. I don't know German, but I actually would like to learn German. I mean, I just love learning languages. But I don't speak German, no. I do not. Cool language, though. Real stick in the mud for checks not lighting government property on fire. Yep, that's me. Well, okay, because like here's the thing too, right? Is I'm assuming the school bus caught on fire because of the fireworks. Maybe I'm wrong. Did someone light it on fire purposefully, or did it just like catch fire? You know, like from a stray firework. Cause from a stray firework is definitely better than like intentionally being lit on fire, but I still don't like it because that to me then just sounds like irresponsible. And if a stray firework can hit a school bus, then a stray firework can hit a person, you know? So those would be my concerns with it. I don't want people to get hurt because people are just, you know, irresponsibly celebrating. You know what I mean? Those are my concerns. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I am just a stick in the mud. I don't know. But you know. It's funnier when I pick up my 6'3" son and walk around with him like he's a toddler. Look, you know, I've grappled. For me, I don't know about you. I think it was Maud, right? Did you say? Yeah, you're 6'4". I don't know about you. Well, maybe not, because I feel like generally speaking, like I assume men are probably like never like, not never, but like not disappointed in being tall, right? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but do you know what I'm saying? I mean, certainly for all tall people, there's struggles that come with being tall, namely buying pants. Like, I'm in that camp. I get it. And it sucks. But you have the same problem, you know, if you're petite or what, you know, whatever. I mean, actually, buying pants in general as a human experience is just a struggle because, you know, just having it. If it fits your waist, it doesn't fit your hips. If it fits your hips, it doesn't fit your waist. If it fits those two, it's not long enough or it's too long or whatever. So, you know, I feel like generally speaking, buying pants is kind of, you know, a struggle for most people. But, you know, for the most part, I assume like, well, I feel like it's a beauty standard, right? For men to be tall, I think. And I guess it is for women too, but there is the whole weird thing where like some men are like intimidated by tall women. Which I don't know if you can tell just by listening to me yap, but I'm like one of the least intimidating people like on this planet. I am tall, but I'm not intimidating. Like, you know. And And like, in my opinion, like a short king is welcome. You just gotta be confident. That's really it, you know? But I don't know, but when I was a kid, or even like as a young adult, or part of my young adulthood, I guess I'm still a young adult. But you know, I used to not like being so tall because, well, one, because then it would make me like, I'm taller than a fair amount of men, you know? And then also, like, I feel like I can't wear heels because if I wear heels, then I'm super tall. But I don't really care about that as much anymore. And now I wear heels because, you know, sometimes you just gotta slay like that. I don't know. If you can't handle it, that's your problem. You know what I mean? But anyways, but you know, I've grappled with my height, at least from a woman's perspective. Do men ever feel that way about their height? Like being tall? I assume probably not, but maybe I'm wrong. I've never actually asked a tall man, you know? Just kind of assumed that's like when, you know? Because I feel like a lot of women like tall men, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Do you prefer tall or short or average women? You know, because I feel like I feel like most men in my experience prefer women to be shorter than them by like a lot. I don't know, it's very interesting, but I think so long as you're like confident, you know, like it's okay to be insecure about your height. So not necessarily that, but you know, because I'm insecure about my height sometimes. But I think just so long as you don't, like, for me, like if I was going on a date or something with a man that was shorter than me, so long as they don't make me feel awkward about my height, then like we're chilling. I do not care. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. It's a tricky one, I guess. I feel like there's a lot of insecurity with height, you know? But I have to crouch 90% of the time I'm at my summer job just to get around. Yeah, that sucks. I will tell you, one of the things I hate most about being tall is that my hips line up with so many pieces of furniture, and for whatever reason I just can't walk fucking straight. Like apparently it's my first fucking day on earth and I'm constantly like hitting my hip bone against like doorknobs and the corners of furniture. And if you've ever done that before, you understand how bad it fucking hurts. Okay? That shit, I swear to God, it's like the weight of the universe has been condensed and just like slammed into my hip bone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why it hurts so bad. But yeah. No, for sure. Confidence in general, I think it makes you more attractive for whatever, you know. Whatever way, but there definitely is a fine line, you know. Definitely is a line, you know. You need to be humble but confident, like maybe self-assured, you know, is like the better word for it. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. But otherwise, for the most part, like I like being tall. There's some benefits. For example, being in a crowd, I feel like I get a lot more fresh air because I'm up above most people's heads. And that's nice. I do like that. I prefer women. Me too, Juan, me too. Same. Besties. I prefer women shorter than me so long as they're not higher than me. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like that's pretty normal. you know, I feel like a lot of people feel that way, which is fine. Like, certainly you can have your preferences, like, no problems there. Yeah, there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Statistics and dating apps do point that out. I think the number where it starts getting harder for women, I think is 5'6" or 5'9". Oh, for height, you mean? Like 5'6" and under, or 5'9" and up. I've never cared if I may be a bit crass, but torsos tend to line up once horse. I mean, fair enough, King. Fair enough. No, I'm with you. No, I'm with you. Okay? I agree wholeheartedly. You can make it work. Speaking as a tall guy, but not for tall guys, I prefer shorter women, but appearance isn't the main factor, just a helpful one. Yeah. And I mean, like I said, nothing wrong with having preferences. I personally, I love like height difference couples just from like afar. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think there's something really cute about it. But I just find, like, in my experience, I think for me with men, a lot of men are intimidated by my height. Which is fine, you know, like, if you can't get past it, it's not gonna work. So, you know, good to know. But like, you know, it is a thing. I just can't handle all this, you know? Oh my god. Holy shit, your feet must be long as fuck. I mean, I do definitely have like big feet. I mean, or like bigger feet because I'm tall. Yeah. Like in American like shoe sizing, I'm like a 9. I'm usually, it depends on the shoe, but I'm usually anywhere between a 9 and a 10. Usually I feel like I am a 9.5, but it really depends on the shoe. Cause you know what? Recently I tried a shoe where I fit like a fucking 8.5 and I was like, what? So I don't know, sizing is just fucked, I guess. But I would say I probably like standard, I'm like a 9.5 shoe size, like women's US shoe size. Yeah. Dated a girl who is taller than me and she liked that I could still pick her up and I mean, yeah, I would too. I would too, you know? It's true. It is true. See, that's some short king behavior. Well, not behavior, I guess, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. American shoe sizes are wishy-washy. American clothes sizing even is very like inconsistent. You know, it just really depends. And then I guess it also depends on like how you want it to fit and blah 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 blah, whatever. But yeah, I would say my standard shoe size is 9.5. You know. That said, I haven't met any women who want some of my height. Might be an intimidation thing, like you said, which is kind of a catch-22 if guys are tall guys. Yeah, that's interesting because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like most women that like I know like really tall guys. So like 6'3", I mean, yeah, that's really tall, but like, I feel like that's normally, in my experience, found to be very attractive. But I guess it really just does come down to personal preference, you know? Then again, like I imagine it, like especially if it's an intimidation like kind of factor, like you know, I imagine that also depends on what that woman's height is as well. Like if they're average and up, then I imagine the intimidation factor goes down, you know, because then there's less of a gap. But if they're like pretty petite, you know, then yeah, I could see that. I could see that. But then again, I've seen some really crazy height distance couples, and I mean, I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. I find it kind of cute. But you know, to each their own, I guess. Also, thank you for the lurk, Ailing. It's okay. We can be in the clown shoe club together. Though I really feel like in proportion to like the rest of my body, I think you know, I'm chilling with my feet, but they definitely are like big because I'm tall, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't balance. How would I be able to stand upright? I mean, actually, now that I think about it, maybe they should be bigger because I don't have very good balance. Actually, wait a second. I think I've realized something. This has been an enlightening stream, you guys. I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself. I really do. But yeah, you know, I think if I could, like if I could give a little bit of my height to someone else, I would. Even now.
What the heck? I go dark for months and come back to Gothmend.
Hi, Raffle. Yeah, you know, well, you know, we went through a little bit of a change out here. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Thank you for the sub. 43 months, let's go. How are you? How have you been? Hope you're doing good. And this is, I present to you Punk Minty. She's here. The long awaited. She has arrived. I hope you like. But yeah, no, like I was saying, I think I still would give away some of my height if I could. And here's why, okay? Here is why. Because do you guys know, okay? Whoa! And she's gone. Here's one you'll be more used to, Raffle. You just got like the tiniest glimpse of Punk Minty. It was a phase. It was a phase. It's actually so funny. You know, better luck next time. She'll be back. She'll be back. She'll be back. But well, thank you, Mod, for the model gacha. We're here. We're OG. This is you know what? Actually, this is perfect because we went from our newest model to our oldest model, you know. So hold up.
A few moments later.
Okay, Tay's texted me. I had to make sure it wasn't Roxy and that our friend is here. Wait, did I miss something, Magnus? Did you redeem something? But oh yeah, okay. But okay, so let me tell you guys why I would give up a little bit of my height, okay? So it's because, do you know how many cute like pants and skirts and things, especially pants like jeans, that I can't buy because they don't have them in tall sizes, okay? Like the jeans selection is very limited for your girl, okay? And sometimes I want some cool, really like niche jeans, you know, with like a really unique design or like some kind of fucking embroidery on them and shit. And I want them to be long enough. And guess what? I'm out of luck. I'm out of fucking luck. I just want to be able to buy all the cute clothes that average height women can buy, okay? And I can't. I can't. And that makes me sad. And also, for like skirts and things, there's a lot of things that like, because I'm tall, it's like, if it's short on an average height woman, it's like, everything's out there for me, okay? It's not gonna work. Like, it's way too short. And so, yeah, literally just for clothes that I want to buy. Okay, I can't. And that makes me really sad. So if I could give up some of my height, I would, just so I could finally buy those clothes, okay? Okay, that's all I want. That's all I want. This model was way before my time, so classy. Yes, this is our first live 2D model, the OG. The OG. Man, did I not really use this whenever you were around, Rathful? I thought I was still using it a bit. I guess I wasn't. Well, I guess it was 2.0 then, huh? I guess? It must have been? You've got short person energy. That's crazy. I've never heard that before. But I don't know. I feel like at the same time, I feel like most people like don't expect me to be tall if they meet me online. Cause I'm just not, you know, like just from a like average, like chances standpoint, you're probably more likely to meet someone who's like average, right? I guess. So yeah, no, but I'm tall. I'm 5'11". I'm really tall. I don't know. Yeah, I'm tall, and it's mostly leg. I'm almost entirely leg. Okay, so it's just a struggle out here getting the cute, special, custom, whatever, fancy, fun designs, pants. Like, I want that, and I can't have that, and that makes me sad. We need more tall, girly brands, okay, that are affordable. Okay, that's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay, so if it was possible for me to give up some of my height, I would. Without hesitation, I would, just for clothes. I really would. What did Kuru say when she first saw me? Well, I think we probably talked about it. But I don't know if she said anything about it, to be honest. But I think she already knew. Because we probably talked about it. It sucks because likely they don't have enough money to justify the sales to the tall. Yeah, I mean, I do get it. I do get it, but it also sucks for us tall people, you know? It sucks, okay? I see so many cute, like, special jeans with, like, fun embroidery down the side of the leg, or, like, fun cutouts and stuff, or just fun details, you know? And they just never have that shit in tall sizes, and it is so upsetting, okay? Like, I love a nice, classic, simple pair of jeans, but sometimes I just want like the cool, fun details for tall girls or men or anywhere in between, okay? Like, we deserve that. We deserve the fun, cutesy, cool details, okay? And we're just not getting enough of them, in my opinion. So, and making Caprice look like full-on Daisy Dukes. No, damn near, okay? It is depressing. It's depressing. I don't, but it is what it is. You know, this is my life, okay? And in the grand scheme of things, oh my god. Okay, everybody shut up for a second. Iris has gotten even cuter. I'm gonna try to get a picture. Pause. I need to move very slowly so as to not startle her. Everybody. No, she moved. She still looks really cute. Oh, wait a second. That is also really cute. Okay, I got beans. It's not the same position that she was in, but beans are front and center, so I'm still gonna send you this. I'm sorry, she moved. She snuggled up more. I lost my chance. But there you go. There's another pic of Miss Riss. She is cozy. Like, girl is chillin'. She's chillin'. Haven't been by in a while. Why the Amanda Bynes eyebrows? I've never heard that before. Why not? Why not, you know? And make your own brand and name it Tall and Kirari? Wait a second. Well, I know nothing about starting a brand or making pants, but you know, Maybe one day. I do tell you what, I feel like it would be really great for me to learn how to make clothes, because then problem solved. I can make it custom fit. Is this all just one thing? Sleeper? Are these they're individual? Okay. These are gonna be a pain. There you go. But yeah, I don't know. Those are my feelings on my height. Overall, I do like it though. And I will say, it's been a long time since I've gone out in heels. But one of the last times I did, I went to this bar in my super duper tall stomping boots. And this one dude looked at me and like kind of a horrified awe that kind of made me feel really powerful. Like he looked kind of scared, but also kind of like, damn. And I don't know. I just felt kind of good that I kind of seemingly freaked him out, you know? I don't know. It kind of, you know, I don't know. It gave me some sense of power. Might be easier to find plain pants that fit and custom. Oh, true. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I don't know anything about embroidery, but I bet that would be a fun hobby, actually. So I'll have to look. Oh no, new clip. I'm scared. That probably would be fun to learn though, embroidery. You know what else I really want to learn? What's it called? Where you like, oh fuck, what is that called? Like where you have like the thread and you put like a cloth or whatever, the material. I don't know exactly what the material is, but like you have it on like a hoop kind of thing, you know? So it's like pulled kind of taut, and then you're like, what shit, what is that called? I'm like going blank right now. Girl, how tall are you? I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11", yeah. Probably awakened something in him that night. Who's to say? I'll never know. But it did make me feel powerful, so thank you for the lurk mod. The average woman in my town is like 5'5", but I'm 5'8", so I love height. Oh, let's go! Tall bestie! Let's go! I got you, man. Gonna send you one of them cheap bedazzling kits. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, yes, needlepoint. Yes. I want to learn that. I don't think embroidery is really that similar to that, but you just made me think of it. I've always wanted to try needlepoint. I think that would be fun. I mean, maybe it is kind of similar. I don't actually know. I honestly don't really know like what the process of embroidering even looks like. So I don't know. Minty model. Let's go. You know, growing up as a kid, I would always be told I should either play basketball or be a model. I was like really, really skinny when I was a kid. Like really, really just like my dad would call me a beanpole. I'm a lot more filled out now than I was before, but yeah, so that would be everybody's first thing. And I was like, no, I am like one of the most camera shy people in the universe, so that's not gonna work. I do not really like getting my picture taken because I don't know, I am just really awkward and like nervous in front of a camera. I don't know why. So, you know, that one's not for me. But oh gosh, Magnus, yes, please get some sleep. Please get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out though. You gotta take care of yourself. To be fair, we've been having a really engaging debate, conversation, whatever, about this whole height thing. I'm very much enjoying this topic. My friends still call me a beanpole. I think it's kind of a cute name, honestly. I don't know. I always liked it when my dad would call me that. I don't know. It's just kind of cute. Again, I don't know. I just think nicknames are, in general, are like cute and endearing, I guess. So long as the person like likes the nickname. Obviously, if you don't like it, then that's not endearing. But so long as you're like fond of it, you know. I love it when people come up with nicknames. Not for everyone, but you must be a hot tamale walking down the street. I love it for you. You know, for the most part, for me, I also love it for me. And like I said, you know what? There really are some benefits to being tall. Like, again, in a crowd, like, I am so thankful for my height. I really do feel like the biggest downside for me is that I just can't always buy the clothes that I want. That's the thing that makes me the most sad, because I just love, like, I just love buying cute clothes and stuff. And it just makes me sad when I can't get something because it won't be long enough for me. You know? Or if I do get something and like it just doesn't look quite as good because the fit just doesn't fall, you know, like quite as right. Like sometimes I see these like dresses that are like, you know, maybe it's supposed to be like a, like, you know, halfway down your calves or whatever, and it looks really, really good. But then when I try it on, you know, it's like just below my knees, and it's not meant to fit that way. It just doesn't look as good, or it's not what I wanted, I guess I should say. Because I mean, some things below the knee are good, but it's like it's meant to be like that. It looks good, but if it's not meant to be like that, sometimes it makes it like unflattering, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it just makes me sad. I just want to be able to buy all the clothes that I want, like, and it's sad when you have the money for it and it's just not gonna fit you, like, you know. It's just really upsetting. But it's okay. You know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of an issue. It's just my main gripe, you know? That's all. You have the tall version of the big chesty pain. It just doesn't always work. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes, but you know, I guess if I think about it, probably most people have that struggle in some way, you know? It's just in a different way. So, you know, we're just all in it together. I'd give up some height for an increase in muscle mass. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. We all have our thing again. I'd cry because I hate my knees, and almost every pair of shorts I find are either above the knee or at the knee. Oh. Yeah, I can see how that would suck then. Yeah. We really all just have our own clothes struggle, don't we? And you know, I hate that for us, but I do feel, you know, I don't feel alone, at least. I guess there's that. But yeah. I just, you know, and that's why I was so excited when I finally discovered the magic that is Old Navy jeans. While they don't have like the fun kind of details and stuff, they do have tall sizes that actually fit me really well. Like not only lengthwise, but also like hips, waist, all the things. And it's just like, wow. And they're affordable. And I'm just like, wow, like this is a whole new world for me, you know? Pants that touch the tops of my feet. Wow. I mean, imagine that. That's crazy. Hi, Dran. Hello, we're good. We're just chilling, talking about our height struggles out here. How are you doing today? All right, Aileen, thank you so much for the lurky. Love you too. Have a good night. We're probably, I guess our friend isn't here. I might actually get full stream time out of this. So we'll just chill. See if I can finish this like little railway thing. Men got it easy with jean sizing. Oh, really? I guess I don't know that much about like jean sizing for men. So like men's jeans. Well, no, you guys definitely have different types of rises and stuff, right? Surely. Like you could still do like high rise and all that junk. I feel like I don't see men in high rise jeans though that much. Do you? I don't know. Doing good. A whole new world, did you say, bro? A whole new world. You guys are winning on the pockets front, and it makes me mad. You know, we have beef because of the pockets, okay? That ain't right. It ain't fair. Like, literally, I'm sorry, but why are women's pockets so useless? Like, what? Why? It's so dumb. I'm a square? It's just two numbers, waist. Oh, it's just waist and height. Oh. Oh, I guess that makes sense because y'all, I guess, generally speaking, aren't as curvy in the hips. Oh, I didn't even think about that, I guess. Man, so you only care about your waist and your height? Oh, well, and I guess you probably have more height sizes because it's more common, right? For men to be like taller. Wait, okay, so then do short kings have trouble finding like shorter pants, or is it pretty easy all around? You know, like are tall sizes more abundant for men than like shorter length? I've never even thought about this before. So they make women buy handbags. Yeah, no, really. Nah, dude, I wish I could have pockets that are as deep as like men's pants pockets. Okay, like y'all can fit everything in there. It's crazy. Oh, the sizes go down pretty far. Okay, I'm mad. I'm mad. There should be some balance. Okay, if I have to have trouble finding tall sizes, like you guys should have trouble no, actually that's not true. No. What am I saying? No, I don't wish that on you guys. Never mind. I'm sorry. I take it back. I don't wish that struggle on other people. I'm sorry. I was being petty for 2 seconds. I see things clearly now. I take it back. I'm sorry. I was wrong for that. I don't wish that struggle on anyone. Thank you for getting your daily mint, Jan. The width sizes is where it gets harder for men usually. Oh, I see. So beam poles and wider folks have a harder time because it's like either too loose or too tight, right? I see. That makes sense. I mean, honestly, like I also kind of have that struggle because in my experience with like tall pants, that tends to make, not always, really depends on where you're buying from, but you know, like a larger size to accommodate for your height, then adds the struggle of it might not fit the waist and hips. Like for me, most of the time, if something is tall enough for me and it's not like specifically a tall size, right, then it's like big enough for my hips and long enough, maybe but then it's usually too big for my waist. Like I have a pretty big disparity like between my waist size and my hips, so it's really hard to get it to fit both, but it's okay because I actually kind of prefer like the waist to be looser, just, you know, so I'm more like, I don't know, breathing wiggle room. So like, and then also, you know, you can just like wear a belt or like whatever, there's different things you can do to tighten it if it's too loose. So like for the most part it's okay, but it is kind of tricky sometimes to get like the right size, that because like normally if it fits like two, normally it's like if I'm lucky I can fit 2 out of the 3, but not all 3, you know. It's still gonna be easier since there's a lot less options for what to get. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. There's a lot more variety. That makes sense. A 32 waist in one brand could be another brand 30. Yeah, nah, same struggle over here too. I mean, sizing in general is just so inconsistent. It's a pain in the fucking ass. You got that hourglass figure? Look, I don't know about all that. I don't know. I just have kind of wider hips, I guess. So I don't know. It's like, cause like normally if I'm looking at like a size chart, right? Normally like the measurement for my waist and my hips are like 2 different sizes, you know, like one size, like usually if like X size is my weight, like fits my waist, then Y size fits my hips, like one size up fits my hips, so then I have to size up so it fits my hips, and then it's a little bit loose in the waist, usually not too loose because, you know, usually it's only like a couple, like an inch or 2 difference, but it still does kind of make it tricky, you know. But sometimes it says that, but then you have to pay attention to, like, if I'm looking at a dress, right, and I want it to fit my waist more, if it's like a dress that has like a more flowy skirt, then I can just get the size down that fits my waist, because the flowy skirt isn't actually like the exact measurement it says for the hips, if that makes sense. Like, it's gonna have a lot more room because it gets wider the longer down the skirt length. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not saying that very clearly, but like, you know, the skirt is more narrow up towards the waist and then widens as it goes down. So like, you don't necessarily have to always pay attention to the hip size. Same for like baggy jeans, you know? So like usually that makes it a little bit easier. The only trouble is anytime I'm wanting to buy something that's like more tight fit, then I have to like pay attention to the hips, and then you don't really want it to be loose in the waist, so then it's like a kind of a struggle. But anyways, I don't know, it's a whole thing. Buying clothes sometimes in general is just a struggle, you know. I've actually bought 2 pairs of the exact same jeans and they were noticeably different in size because the button was off center. Oh my gosh, that's terrible quality control. Oh my god. Geez, that's annoying. The answer is we need to learn how to tailor all our own clothes. No, literally. Literally. Yeah, we do. So you're saying that the hips don't lie. Well, you know, they never do. They never do. I don't know anything about skirts. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, well, when you're buying a skirt, then, you know, if it's like a flowy skirt, you can base your sizing on, well, okay, actually, it's not always true. If it's like a more high-waisted skirt, which usually, like, I feel like a lot of skirts are usually like mid-rise, or like longer flowy skirts anyway, are more like mid-rise or high-rise rather than low, you know, like usually they're not gonna like rest at your hips. So like, you know, if you're between sizes for your waist and hips measurement, then, you know, for a flowy skirt you can just buy the size based on your waist, because like the skirt's flowy, so it's gonna be big enough for your hips, even if your hips are like a size up. Usually. Okay, usually. Like, there's a little bit of a gamble in it, and you know, whatever. And each body is different, and, you know, have to judge by how clothes usually fit me. But for me, that's usually the case. Like, usually I can buy things, and even if it says like the hips are this size and my hip measurement is above that, if the material is stretchy or like more flowy, then I can get the size down so that it fits my waist perfectly, basically. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But, you know, I've learned how to navigate it for the most part, so it's all good. But it is kind of annoying for jeans, like, especially like skinny jeans or something, you know? Real talk, all clothes should be stretchy. Agreed. I love stretchy, comfy clothes. Honestly, at this point in my life, like, if it's not gonna be comfy, I don't want it. Like, I want it to be comfy and cute, but comfort is the main concern. You know, it just is what it is. All right. Well, I think we got them all. See if there's any little things I can do before we finish up here. I think we did pretty good. I mean, we still have this structure and like the big rock things, but I've been trying to work on this where, you know, then when we come back, we just kind of have to do the outer whatever. I think we made pretty good progress, honestly. But yeah, I love clothes with a little bit of stretch. Honestly, again, it just makes buying clothes easier, because you know you've got the clothes are a little bit forgiving if the sizing isn't perfect. Because, you know, then beyond just like the size chart, there's just the whole issue of if the size chart is actually accurate for that specific article of clothing. And it's not usually, a lot of the time. Spoiler alert. So a little stretch always helps. I tell you what though, I had always wanted a pair of like wide leg baggy jeans, because that was just never a thing for me. I would usually buy, like when I was a teenager, I would always get skinny jeans. Well, one, because I liked skinny jeans. I genuinely just did. But two, because like skinny jeans, you can kind of get away with skinny jeans being like ankle length, you know, or like being a little short. Like they don't look as weird as like any other fit of jeans being short. So I would always get skinny jeans. Well, again, I had finally discovered Old Navy and I got some wide leg baggy jeans, and I'm just like, every time I put those jeans on, I'm just filled with joy. You know, because I never thought I'd ever be able to have a pair of jeans like that was actually long enough for me. And I tell you what, it's the best thing ever. Yeah, Old Navy, please sponsor, because I talk about you every couple of months. Give me more jeans. I would greatly appreciate it. I do. I really like Old Navy. Just, if not just because their tall sizing is like perfect for me. Like the inseam is perfect. It's just wonderful. It really is. It's I never, in all my years, I never knew what it felt like to have pants that not only like touch the top of my feet, but like pull a little bit. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. It's just never been my experience. Old Navy gave me that experience. And for a moment, I could pretend, you know, I'm not 5'11" and know what it feels like to put on a pair of jeans and that be like really long on you. I don't know. It's just crazy. What an experience. I mean, when I got those sweatpants from Old Navy, you guys, I literally like multiple times almost tripped on them because they were like dragging on the floor. Never done that before. This is truly a whole new world for me. On that front, I don't really want to trip. But you know, it was a whole new experience, and it in a weird way, even though I almost ate shit on multiple occasions because of that, like it still somehow brought me joy, because I was just like, wow, this is unlike any experience I've ever had, you know. It's just crazy. It's just wild. All right, I think I am gonna wrap up here. Well, I guess our friend is late, but that's fine, because that means I get to stream the whole time. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap up here, you guys, and we will try to play Crime Scene Cleaner tomorrow, but like I said, if it doesn't work, if we still have a bunch of lag, we'll just come back and continue cleaning the paintball arena. So yeah, I think we made pretty good progress, honestly. I feel like we got all the kind of boxes and stuff sitting around, so now we just kind of have to do these walls and this like other building thing. Oh, hold up, let's try to do this real quick. I should probably put the long attachment on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I have a friend coming over that's gonna meet the girls because he's gonna take care of them while I'm at Electric Forest. So yeah, but he should be here pretty soon. And like I said, I'm not really complaining because that meant I got to do my whole stream today, so yay. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out, and thank you for the very enlightening conversation on you know, the men's side of the whole height dilemma. It was very, very interesting. I feel like I learned some new things today, even about buying jeans, you know, so that was very interesting. And I feel like, you know, many people discovered today that I am tall, so you know, let's go. Let's go. Good memories were made today. Thank you all for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll be back tomorrow with Crime Scene Cleaner or more of this. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and have a lovely Tuesday tomorrow, you know? And I'll see you then. Moral of the story, clothing sucks, just don't wear it. Right on. Right on. No, agreed. Yep. Thank you, Juan. You too. All right, you guys, I'm gonna end here. Hope y'all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. But until then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that'll make you smile for bed. All right, you guys, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye. Good night.